Mastering your own path to greatness. Stop watching others. Start building yourself. If you're truly serious about success, the first move is simple but profound. Stop watching others. It's easy to fall into the trap of measuring your progress against someone else's achievements, lifestyle, or speed. But every moment spent gazing outward is a moment stolen from building your own legacy. The truth is harsh. Obsession with others breeds distraction, while devotion to your own journey breeds direction. When you finally stop chasing someone else's timeline and start showing up fully for your own path, everything shifts. Success is not born from comparison. It grows from clarity, from unbreakable discipline, and from consistent action aimed solely at your goals. In the moments that follow, I'll guide you through the mental shifts that separate the distracted from the determined, the drifters from the doers. You'll learn how to silence the noise, anchor your mind, and cultivate an unwavering focus on the only person that matters, you. Imagine yourself standing at the very center of your own universe. Everything, every dream, every ambition, every breakthrough starts from there. This isn't poetic imagination. It's reality. And it's the most important reality you must embrace. Your life will unfold according to the commands you issue within your own mind. Not by accident, not by luck, by deliberate inner leadership. The great industrialists, presidents, inventors, thinkers severy, one of them began not with money, privilege, or luck, but with a vision, anchored deep inside themselves. They decided to become the masters of their fate. The power of inner focus. Take Andrew Carnegie. Born into poverty in a small Scottish cottage. No wealth, no powerful friends, no elite education. But he carried something more potent than any external advantage. A burning vision, a dream that refused to be extinguished. Carnegie understood a truth few recognize. The greatest limitations are never external, they are internal. They are the beliefs you accept about yourself. He didn't waste time envying the rich or lamenting his circumstances. He went inward. He mastered his thoughts. He poured every ounce of his energy into his vision, refusing to bow to doubt or fear. He planted his feet firmly at the center of his own world and bent reality to his will. You must do the same. Stop measuring yourself by others. Your neighbor's success? Your colleague's promotion? Your friend's accolades? None of these define your destiny. Every time you compare, you hand away a piece of your power. You abandon your own center. You scatter your focus. And scattered focus produces scattered results. You must reclaim your mind. Believe in the worth of your ideas, in the value of your mission, in the importance of your dreams. Operate from your own center, and life will stop happening to you. It will start happening for you. When your thoughts sharpen, your vision clarifies. And slowly but surely, the universe responds. Believe before you see. Before any skyscraper rises, there's a blueprint. Before a fortune is made, there's a vision. Before a person becomes powerful, they become disciplined in thought first. So I ask you, what is the vision burning inside you? What dream refuses to die in your heart? Do not ask if it's possible. Ask if it's yours. Because if it's truly yours, then you must stop hesitating. Stop waiting for signs. Stop doubting. You must seize your mind's reins and declare yourself the master of your fate. You are not here to imitate. You are here to create. The belief that built legends. Every towering figure in history shared a critical trait, unshakable self-belief. Not arrogance, not ego, conviction. Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before creating the light bulb. Others would have quit after 10, 50, maybe 100 failures. But not Edison, because he understood failure is not defeat. It's feedback. Each attempt was a step toward mastery, a refinement, a recalibration. You must adopt this spirit. You must carry belief like a shield through every storm. Without belief, goals remain fantasies. Talents go unused. Dreams decay into regrets. Belief is not a luxury. It is the foundation of greatness. Choose belief. Every day, doubt will creep in. Fear will whisper. That's normal. But champions do not allow fear to drive. They don't surrender the wheel to hesitation. They fortify their belief daily. They repeat their vision until it becomes a reality in their mind first and then in the world. What about you? Do you believe you're capable of more? That your ideas are worthy? That your dreams are valid? If you do, then act like it. Speak like it. Move like it. Build like it. The world won't hand you permission. You must grant it to yourself. Clarity, the compass of success. Imagine setting sail into a vast ocean without a compass. You drift at the mercy of winds and waves without direction. That's how most people live, reacting to life instead of commanding it. The great achievers knew better. They operated by one unbreakable rule. Define your destination before you take a single step. Walt Disney faced rejection after rejection. He was told he lacked imagination. He was betrayed, bankrupted, and dismissed. But through it all, Disney clung fiercely to one thing, a clear vision. He saw what the world couldn't yet see. And that clarity became his compass through every storm. Why clarity is non-negotiable. When you know exactly what you want, your mind sharpens like a blade. Opportunities aren't missed, they are seized. Distractions fall away. Energy flows where attention goes. A vague dream yields vague results. A clear goal, committed to and revisited daily, becomes unstoppable. Ask yourself deeply, what do you want? Not what others want for you. Not what fear permits you to want, but what you truly desire at your core. Financial freedom? Mastery? Contribution? Legacy? Whatever it is, write it down. Let it burn so brightly in your mind that no distraction can dim it. Set goals that demand your growth. Specific, measurable, non-negotiable. If a choice brings you closer to your goal, say yes. If it pulls you further away, say no without apology. With clarity comes focus. With focus comes momentum. And with momentum, you move mountains. The tragedy is not aiming high and missing. It's aiming low and hitting. You are meant to set goals so grand they scare you, because those are the goals that will force you to become more. They are the soil where greatness grows. Resilience, the true test. Abraham Lincoln lost elections, failed in business, endured personal tragedies. By all measures, he should have quit, but he didn't. Why? Because Lincoln understood. Failure doesn't define you, persistence does. He refused to let defeat write his story. Every setback strengthened his resolve. That relentless forward motion turned him from a man battered by life into a leader who changed history. And you must walk the same rugged road. Obstacles are the path. The path to greatness isn't paved with comfort. It's filled with setbacks, struggles, and storms. But within these challenges lies a secret. They are not barriers, they are training grounds. Every failure teaches you. Every rejection strengthens you. Every fall builds resilience. Resilience isn't gifted. It's forged in the fires of adversity, when every fiber of you screams to quit, but something stronger inside whispers, keep going. And when you keep going, you don't just survive hardship. You transform through it. Your legacy is built in the valleys. Look at any figure who shaped history. Lincoln, Edison, Mandela, Roosevelt. None of them had straight, easy roads. They were knocked down, again and again, but they persisted. Persistence is the common thread of legends. Will it be the same for you? Your setbacks are not your story. Your response to them is rise. Not because it's easy, because it's worth it. Comparison, the thief of destiny. The moment you compare yourself to others, you diminish your own magic. Your path is uniquely yours. No one else has lived your battles, fought your doubts, or dreamed your dreams. Why then measure yourself by anyone else? Ray Kroc saw a simple hamburger stand and built an empire, not by copying others, but by seeing his own vision and charging toward it without looking sideways. Comparison robs your power. It muddies your focus. It poisons your progress. You see their highlights, not their struggles. Their victories, not their silent wars. When you fixate on their path, you abandon your own. Measure yourself against only one person. Yesterday's you. Did you grow today? Did you move closer to your vision? Did you learn? If yes, you're winning, even if no one else notices yet. Your purpose is not to beat others. It's to become the boldest, most brilliant version of yourself. Envy distracts from excellence. Comparison drains creation. Build relentlessly. Grow daily. Believe ferociously. Your race is your own. Continuous learning. The oxygen of growth. Success doesn't reward the rigid. It rewards those who remain curious, flexible, and forever evolving. Henry Ford wasn't born into privilege. He earned his place by cultivating an endless hunger to learn, to test, to improve. He refused to accept the world as it is. He envisioned what could be and then learned what was needed to create it. Success wasn't a single moment for Ford. It was the inevitable result of continuous curiosity and relentless adaptation. Growth is a way of life. The moment you believe you've learned enough, you begin your decline. Success is dynamic, not static. It evolves, and so must you. Expand your horizons. Read books. Seek mentors. Challenge your own beliefs. Step willingly into the unknown. Growth lies not in comfort zones, but at the edges, in the unfamiliar, in the uncomfortable. Adaptability isn't weakness, it's wisdom. True strength is adjusting without losing your purpose. Comfort is a silent killer. Comfort whispers lies. You're fine, stay here, don't stretch. But comfort is not your friend. It slowly erodes potential. You are meant for more. Every time you choose growth over ease, you become stronger, sharper, greater. Embrace the journey. Learn, adapt, transform. Those who refuse to evolve are left behind. But those who embrace change, they lead the future. Harnessing passion and purpose. Passion is the invisible force behind every extraordinary life. It's the fire that makes the impossible possible. Without passion, every task is a burden. Every obstacle feels immovable. With passion, the heaviest burdens feel light. Obstacles become puzzles, not prisons. Look at Helen Keller. Blind and deaf before the age of 2. Yet she lived a life that inspired millions. Not because it was easy, but because passion for connection, learning, and contribution fueled her every step. Find your fire. Ask yourself, what work makes you lose track of time? What idea excites you, even when no one's watching? What mission sets your soul ablaze? That is your passion. That is your purpose. And when you find it, everything changes. Fatigue fades. Distractions lose their pull. You are driven not from outside, but by a fire within. Passion is a decision, not an accident. Passion isn't stumbled upon. It's chosen, cultivated, and protected. Sometimes it screams. Sometimes it whispers. You must listen. You must seek it out. Once you find it, build your life around it. Let passion guide your choices. Let it ignite your work. Let it fuel your endurance. The world belongs not to those with the most resources, but to those with the most fire inside. The power of positive thinking. Your mind is not just a container of thoughts. It's a factory of reality. What you consistently think, you eventually live. Norman Vincent Peale preached the transformative power of positive thinking not as blind optimism, but as a disciplined way of life. Positive thinking isn't soft. It's not naive. It's a strength. Thoughts are builders. Negative thinking builds barriers. Positive thinking builds bridges. Challenges aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities. Failures aren't defeats, they're feedback. Every time you shift your focus from why me to what is this teaching me, you reclaim your power. Your inner world creates your outer world. Guard it fiercely. Start each day by setting a positive tone. Speak affirmations. Visualize victories. Surround yourself with hope. Your mind is your most valuable real estate. Protect it. Choosing positive thought daily. Negativity will knock. Fear will whisper. Doubt will creep. But you are the gatekeeper. Choose thoughts that empower. Choose visions that uplift. Choose beliefs that strengthen. Because your future depends on the thoughts you plant today. Dream boldly. Believe fiercely. Think victoriously. Decisive action. The bridge between dreams and reality. Knowledge is not enough. Dreams, no matter how vivid, will not build success alone. The difference between those who imagine and those who achieve comes down to one crucial factor: decisive action. Throughout history, the people who changed the world weren't always the most educated or the most talented. They were the boldest, the ones who moved when others hesitated. Move before you feel ready. Amelia Earhart didn't just dream of flying. She took flight. In an era when women were discouraged from even considering aviation, she stepped into the cockpit and into history. She didn't wait for permission. She acted. And by acting, she shattered barriers for generations. Action overcomes fear. Hesitation is the enemy of progress. The longer you delay, the more room fear has to grow. The antidote? Decisiveness. Conditions will never be perfect. Waiting for absolute certainty is waiting forever. Small actions matter. One call, one decision, one brave step. Each move builds momentum. Action clarifies. Movement teaches. Even mistakes become lessons. Even wrong turns sharpen your instincts. Be a person of swift action. Make it a habit. When you feel inspired, move immediately. When opportunity knocks, open the door without delay. Let decisiveness be your trademark. The world rewards those who dare to act. You are the author. Move the pen. You are writing the story of your life. But only action moves the pen across the page. Intentions are invisible. Only actions shape reality. Act boldly. Move swiftly. Trust yourself. Even stumbles are progress if you fall forward. Success doesn't belong to the flawless. It belongs to the fearless. Master your destiny. Embrace your own path. Set bold goals. Cultivate relentless resilience. Reject the trap of comparison. Adapt with agility. Ignite the fire of passion. Maintain a fortress of positivity. Take swift, fearless action. The future doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who create. You hold the pen. You hold the power. Turn inward. Focus. Build. The extraordinary life you deserve is waiting for you to claim it. Are you ready? The greatest achievements lie within your grasp. Seize them. Rise. And let your light shine so brilliantly that the world cannot ignore it.